Hey y'all, I'm Alex with Soulmates of Georgia, and today I'm in my backyard with my lawnmower. It's the day after Thanksgiving, and I'm going to be mulching my leaves back here for compost, and I'll show you some of the benefits of why I do that. What I do before I even get going is walk through, pick up a lot of the sticks in here, anything that might mess up the mower. I've got some fallen limbs, some little things like that I can pick up, but all of this needs to be mowed. I haven't put fertilizer or pesticides or herbicides back here in a long time. I think this is my third year without it. But make sure you pick up any hose or anything you have back here that could be lawnmower food, which would not be good. So go through, do a little housekeeping, lawn keeping, and then start bagging it all up. And what I do is mow twice. I'll do it the first time. Here's my mower in the settings here. I'll set this to mulch at first. And so the bag, nothing goes in the bag, it all drops down beneath. I mow it, it makes it pretty fine that way, and then I come back through with the bag, and it's really just fine. It breaks down easily for mulch. I don't have a big backyard, but like most of the houses in Metro Atlanta area, I do have a lot of trees. So a lot of trees means lots of leaves. Lots of leaves means lots of mulch. And so I'm going through here now. You can see the bins are on the left side of the screen here. And that's where I just put them on the side so I can have them close to me to dump, and I usually just keep them in the backyard. I don't even have the bag turned on like I showed the setting before. I have it set to just mulch right now. So I'm breaking it down and just doing some random passes, not even too neat really, because it actually just doesn't matter. If I miss some and I actually mulch up some big bags, some big leaves, it doesn't matter. Now you might be able to see, if the screen's big enough, that the bag is full. Turn it on and it's kind of like I'm just vacuuming up all the mulch, all the leaf mulch. And I'll do a few passes of this. You can see it still leaves a lot on the ground, also partly because the bag is fairly full now. So I'll take a break every few passes and come over and dump it into these containers. These containers are the ones I've used for composting before I had the compost bin, the compost tumbler back on the left side of the screen there, near the trash cans. But I'll pile it all in there and it just breaks down. So I just can put as much as will fit in there and then step on it, try to push it down, take some air out of it, let it settle, and then in a couple of weeks I'll come back again and mow. And you can see as the video goes on that I don't mow up everything and don't mulch everything in my yard. I want to have some for later. And there's still also some leaves on the trees. So I'm definitely not done for the season on this. But if I can get those filled up like I have there, then I can go ahead and use my next set of mulch here, next bag of mulch, and start putting a top layer, a coating on top of my bins, my planters or containers, I guess to go by many names. But layer those with some mulch on top. They're set for winter like that. You can see I left my trellis up from this summer too. It's kind of a pain to put up, just all the twist ties. I wanted to see if it would make it another season. I don't think they're supposed to last more than 2 seasons, but I have it up there. I'll see how it goes. Those T-posts were a pain, so I'm definitely leaving those for now also. Now I've moved back down to the bottom side of the yard, and all I'm doing is the same process down there that I did on the top. And these leaves that I'm capturing, I'm putting on where I have the small pots in here. This is where I had my peppers, and the tomatoes were a little bit to the left of that. Comfrey was down at the end. And from the top you can see what I did. I wish I would have done a before video of this to see what the layer of leaves was. But you can see I took up a good bit, still left some on there. And the right side is over where I put some grass recently. So that's come up, and I need to come back and get a little bit more there too. Mowing my mulch years ago just because it was so much easier than raking the lawn. It breaks it down, it's just quicker, and then it's better for the grass, for all the soil really in there. All the microbes in there can feed off of it, and since I am breaking it down anyway, some goes directly back into the soil, some goes into the bags, and since I was bagging it instead of putting it all in my sinkhole like I showed before, the stuff in the backyard where I haven't used any herbicides in years, I will I'll go ahead and suck all that up into the bag and use it for my mulch. So now I've got these 3 bins over here. My 3 bins here, these are all full of leaves, and what I end up doing is leaving most of them in here, and then every a month or so, every couple of months, I'll pull another one down from the up part of my yard here and move it to my compost bin. And then I can always have some browns to add in to my greens, but all of my bins here are all capped off. They'll have a layer of mulch on them, so they're good for the winter. They're set. The ones I have on the lower level, all of these are set where even my small ones with the tomatoes and everything. I didn't put any on the comfrey down on the end. Oh, and I just realized I didn't put any on the blueberry, so I'll come back around. But everything all the way down to the end. I've got some cleaning up to do on the side here, but everything is covered and ready for winter. And since it's end of November now, that's pretty good timing. I have a little bit more to mow in my side over here where I have my new grass. I want to make sure it's clean and has plenty of room for the sun to get to it. But if I don't have any more room aside from my blueberries here, after that I'll go ahead and put the rest of it down in my sinkhole in the front yard that I was showing before. But that's it for today. So hopefully that was beneficial for y'all to see why I mow mulch instead of rake, and that it's really a benefit for the soil and for my spring garden. So thanks for watching, appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe and hit that like button, of course. Talk to y'all later. Bye.